Well, I guess you can call this a vlog in some ways, but maybe not. What this is going to be a test, but while I got you guys on here, my wife was really cool and got me this headset. My eyes are going really bad, and even these little glasses, reading glasses, they don't help. And to get a prescription pair, it really doesn't help much because it doesn't help me with things up close. So I would need bifocals, and yes, I know I'm, getting closer to 60, but sometimes you just try to hold on just a little bit longer than you want to. So my wife was really, because she's always concerned about me. Thank God for her. The woman is a saint. And she got me this very cool type of headset with a glass. And what I want to do is, for taping, I want to see if I'm able to keep the thing in focus and be able not to have this light screw things up, and actually help me paint without taking away from the camera angle or washing out the colors with too much light. So I'd figure I would do that. A couple things while I have you guys here. And before we go down to the table to test, we're actually going to cheat Santa a little bit. I'm going to paint a couple lines for the Star Wars figures that I'm working on for our battling brushes. I'm already working on, this is Saturday, so I'm about halfway through next week's episode already. But anyways, and the other thing is I have to get this thing all adjusted, because hopefully it's going to help me bring better quality. And also to have you guys take a look, this is an awful nice setup. You can pull this out and the light goes a little further. It has multiple things, and lenses. So this box here comes with a whole bunch of different size lenses. So if I really want to do some detail stuff, because a lot of times it's tricking your eyes. It's your eyes that trick your brain. And the closer you bring something, and say you're trying to paint a belt that looks like this in front of you, it makes it so much easier when you have the control. You'll have control because you'll just have the brush, and with it so close, it'll look like you're painting a landing strip, and you won't even think about it. But because your eyes fool your brain so much, if you have it without the thing and out here and you try to paint that line, you can't do it because you don't have the detail and the sharpness to do that. So that's why I use these magnifiers. Plus, like I said, I'm blind as a bat up close nowadays. And that's just from old age. It happens to all of us. Well, most of us. Well, me. Stephen Makowski, the guy that just he won last month's drawing, and he won King's Armory. I sent it to him, and he sent me a very wonderful letter on how excited he was to win. And he said, oh, let me donate some more money and let me send you some things. And I told him, you don't need to do that. I have, if you want to donate more money to the charities, please do. That's the whole purpose of this channel, is to help people and make a difference in so many people's lives. But he had sent me a box full of games, which next Wednesday, I just can't wait to show you guys. That is going to go to the Children's Hospital, and I wanted to take this time for you guys to acknowledge him, if you can, in the comments, and just thank him. And for me personally, I'm very touched, and this is the reason why I do this channel. This is the reason I do everything I do. Somebody had made some comments in Battling Brushes, and I think they made them here as well, that I tend to have a Bob Ross type of approach. And that is very true in everything that I try to do here. when I was a kid watching PBS, and let's face it, you guys got YouTube. If you guys, a lot of you guys are so young that you don't remember him. He passed away some years ago. He used to just sit there and talk very calmly and make you want to paint, make you want to make these beautiful lakes and landscapes and sunsets and mornings and trees. Oh, I used to take my watercolors and try to imitate him and try to be like him. And the things that I tried to do that I feel that a lot of people don't do, a lot of people paint and go, hey, look what I can do. Okay, you know, if you put this and take this airbrush, I've got airbrushes too, but you want to know something? Airbrushes will be too much for you guys. Okay, we'll get there. I'll show you how to do these things, but the whole thing is my approach is not, hey, look what I can do. It's, hey, look what you can do. Okay, I'm not a great painter. I think I'm a good teacher. I'm not even a great teacher, but I think I can take things, break them down, talk to you, and be sincere about it, because a lot of people are out there, at least in my thoughts, are out there to be YouTube famous. I'm not here to be YouTube famous. Do I appreciate every subscription I get? Oh God, yeah. And I try to remember every one of your names, and every letter I try to answer, and I'm doing a pretty good job so far, and I'm very thankful for the growth in my channel. But it's about reaching and making a difference. I've gotten so many beautiful letters saying how individuals had picked up paints after so many years and taken their sons and daughters and just had an experience. You know, were able to express themselves and make such a difference. I'm rambling on, I know. I do that a lot. If you've been around this channel, you know I ramble. But I want you guys to know, each and every one of you, I don't explain games as great as Tom, Sam, Z, Joel, Eddie, personal hero, even my bestie, Tina the Board Gamer. If you guys haven't gone to her channel, go to your channel, Tina the Board Gamer. You know, I don't have that fluency that those people do, but you know what I try to do, and they do it as well, but give you that level of sincerity, make you feel part of my life as much as I want to be a part of your lives. So with that said, you know, I hope you guys stay on and stick around. There's plenty of things that we are going to do together, and we're going to have a lot of fun doing it. Holidays are coming up. There's a lot of people that we can help make a difference in their lives. I've got a few ideas for November. Don't forget, if you donate to the Jack Vassell Foundation or even Make-A-Wish, if you let me know that you did, and in a private email tell me how much, so I can put that many entries into the box of goodness. There's a whole bunch of giveaways at the end of October, and I know there's a lot of you out there that can contest that. I try to be very, very prompt in shipping everything out, and you know, I pay for it all with my own money. I don't raise any money. I don't ask you for money. If you guys just pass forward anything that you can to help those that need help. I don't need help. I've got a great life, a great wife, great children, great everything. And for me, it's not enough to just sit there and be content. I think that all of us together can make a difference in a very, very tough world. And you've heard me say it a million times, and probably hear me say it a million more times. You know, Sam and I are doing something very, very, very wonderful. Okay, and hopefully we're going to help a lot of people, because Sam's that type of guy, Tom's that type of guy, Z is that type of guy, Joel. I mean, I can go on with all the people that are out there that do so much. Okay, but you know, we're going to worry about us. We're going to go forward, and we're going to make our network, our channels, the best that we can to benefit others. So with that said, why don't we go to the table and see how this test goes, and please write in the comments what you think about the lighting and everything, and with my new little toy here, and if you can see the model a lot better. So let's head for the table. And thanks for listening to me ramble. Okay, so here we go. And I think the hard part that I'm going to have is, number one, seeing, let me try another lens here, so bear with me, because this one is not coming in as much as I worry about, and it's just about getting alright. That one's not doing it. Yeah, you're listening to me talk. I'm just asking you guys to just be patient for a second and let me know what you think. Okay, that one seems pretty powerful. So this is what I worried about, is that if this thing's as powerful as it is, am I going to be able to see on the camera and be able to keep in on the camera? And okay, this thing moves. See how the light changes? Let me see if I can. There we go. Alright. So, by no means is this the going to use a little gray storm here, and all I want to do is try to feel out the backpack here. I'm going to add a little water there. Let's see if you guys can even see that. Okay. Alright, this isn't too bad. I just wonder if I wash out on you guys, and I guess, you know, because I can see this perfectly. But let me just tighten this thing a little bit. Okay, there we go. Put that on the bridge of my nose. I'll just do... washed it out too much. First of all, why am I using this brush? This brush is older than time. Let's see if you guys are even there. Yeah, I can see you. I'm just worried about this lighting, and I can't tell because the camera doesn't really do that much as far as... First of all, this brush is just... This thing should be put away in the Smithsonian. I've had that thing for so long. So let's just move over to another brush. There we go. Yeah, that's better. I keep that one just there's just some brushes you refuse to throw away, and that's I don't know why I keep that one. Eventually your brushes will go on you. Okay, let's see. Tell me if you can tell the light. Okay, there we go. See, let's see if you can make it, if it makes a difference. Okay, there's the light on, off. There's the light on. If you see things clearer, let me know. And if you like that, okay, because now I'm seeing things very, very well. For those of you that I'm boring half to death, please just bear with me. This is just merely a test to see if this is going to be as lethal as I think it will be. And this model isn't even properly primed. All I'm trying to do here is kind of just get a little paint in the areas and see how I feel with this thing on. I'm just trying to learn some control with it for my saboteurs, especially since Sammy, old boy there, is going to be doing the walker this week. I gotta have something to blow those things to kingdom come. And who better than the saboteurs? Because they're always angry. Let's see. Okay, so that... Oh, see, you can actually see things really, really well with this. Okay. Alright. There, and you get a good line on it. You know, the one thing I will say about these models is they're not that great.
I mean, Final Fantasy makes some good stuff, but these, they're missing like certain details. Like I started looking at R2D2 and C3PO, and I'm thinking, okay, well, I got to paint this area and that area, and I'm looking at them and I'm going, they're not there. They just completely left it out of the model. Where a GW would never do that. But that's GW. They're more about their models than gameplay, and Fantasy Flight is more about gameplay than their models. So let's take a look and see if I can get these lines in the glasses. Because I'm going to paint over this anyway, so... Oh, there we go. Well, that's not bad. Okay, these lenses are really, really nice. And I've got a couple of lenses that will go even deeper. Of course, you guys have no idea what I'm trying to do here. And you're just looking, oh, well, he's just throwing paint on a model. That doesn't make any sense yet. But I'm just seeing what I can and can't do with these. See, I can even see that I missed a spot. See, that was the biggest problem, is I couldn't see anything anymore. Especially with the rum and bones. I was just having such a hard time seeing anything. Alright, so there's our test. Let me know if the light makes a difference. Again, off, on. So let me know. Probably if there was more color on it, it would make a difference. So just let me know. Leave it in the comments and we'll go from there. Thanks for being patient and watching this. Let me turn this off. And I will return you to your regularly scheduled programming. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon.